Breaking news at 11, the Woolsey Fire claims another home in Malibu, this one on Ramirez Mesa Drive.
That is one of 3 homes that we have seen burning in Malibu tonight. Those live pictures coming in from Sky 2.
And here's the very latest on the Woolsey Fire. 2 bodies were found today in a burned out car in Malibu. 177 homes have burned, and buildings have burned, rather. Another 57,000 are threatened.
More than 83,000 acres have gone up in flames, and tonight the fire is just 5% contained.
Well, firefighters say don't let your guard down.
Yeah, the winds are expected to kick up again tonight. We have live team coverage for you, reporters all over the fire zone. And we're going to start off with our meteorologist, Amber Lee, tracking these dangerous and shifting winds. Amber?
That's right. Even though we had a little bit of a lull in the winds earlier today, things are going to start to really ramp up as we head into tomorrow morning. Here's a look really quick with our wind gusts. By about 2 a.m., you'll notice that the winds are going to start to shift a little bit more easterly, and then we're going to start to see it go a lot more of the offshore pattern once we head into the daybreak hour. So by 6:30 a.m., the winds really start to pick up near the foothills and mountain communities. By 7 a.m., we start to see it get a little bit stronger, and then by 9 a.m., take a look. We have double-digit wind speeds going through our usual wind-prone areas: Santa Clarita, Northridge, Lancaster, Apple Valley, also Fontana. And then we're actually going to see the winds continue to strengthen. I'll have more on that, plus our smoke advisory coming up. Back to you.
Important information. All right, Amber, thanks. Now to our Tom Wade, who's live in Malibu with new video of a home burning tonight. Tom?
And actually, I think you guys were just looking at that video. We were on that street on the ground there for that huge mansion that caught fire. It's not clear what started the blaze, but it's part of the destruction here, the mind-boggling path of destruction from this fire, and residents are worried it could get worse. More heartbreaking destruction in Malibu tonight. This mansion caught fire on Ramirez Mesa Drive. A small army of firefighters swarmed the property to try and put it out. The devastating scene played out across Malibu this evening as it appeared fire hopscotched from one neighborhood to the next.
It just flared up, so we don't know if it was embers or... because some of the embers coming down when the big fire was going on, they were, this big.
Guy Blues lives at the Malibu Bay Club condo complex where homes also burned tonight.
When you go into the houses as well, it's really, really sad. I mean, everything's just blacked out and there's water pouring down, and, you just see chairs and photographs and carpet, and everything's just, it's dismal, and it's really, really sad.
And even with the break in the winds, Malibu is still burning. Hotspots flared up throughout the day and evening, and in neighborhoods where houses were leveled, an eerie silence. Many folks will come here to find devastating scenes like this.
My house up on Doom Drive, where I grew up and lived, burned down.
Scott Major and his family are now living out of their camper at Zuma Beach.
I was fortunate enough to be able to get to town yesterday and then get back in with all the supplies and stuff they may need for a few more days. My parents don't have any place to go, and just keep on keeping on as hard as we can go, and one step at a time.
And you really get the sense that that's how people here are approaching the situation. So many houses, so many homes destroyed, and people now are just waiting to pick up the pieces so they can come back and figure out and assess the damage. By the way, the air quality here, you might think because it's by the beach that it's not that bad. That's not true. It's awful. There is so much smoke here, and it's very difficult to breathe. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Tom, thanks for that.
Tom.
Well, detectives want to know if 2 people found dead inside a burned car on Mulholland Highway in Malibu were overrun by the fast-moving flames. Downed power lines were also in the area. Well, now to Calabasas, where homes were also lost.
CBS 2's Leslie Marine is live. She's on Parkmore Road near Las Virgenes Road. Leslie?
Well, the devastation just gut-wrenching here in this neighborhood. The homes behind me, you can see this is Parkmore Road. 6 homes in total, a total loss here. I want to walk you inside this home where this owner did give us permission. You can tell what used to be the kitchen here and what used to be the living room. He was here and we spoke to him as he returned to his home for the first time.
So we've lived in this community, in this neighborhood for almost all of our life. When you first roll up, I think, and you look at it and you're just like, everything's gone.
Nearly 5 decades of memories turned to rubble. This is Kirk Felgenhauer's grandparents' home. He lived in it before it went up in flames yesterday. Today, trying to describe to us what things used to look like.
You walked in a hallway that went back and forth this way to bedrooms. There was a bedroom there, bedroom there.
There are few memories he was able to salvage, but the only thing that mattered to him, this Bible.
God's good.
In all, 6 families along Parkmore Road in Calabasas left to pick up the pieces today. Neighbor Tyler Turnquad feeling survivor's remorse, despite getting on top of his home with a water hose, trying to help firefighters.
It's just hard to process. It's hard to process, and it's just, it's just massive loss in such a short amount of time.
As neighbors came together to help each other rebuild, just hours after all was lost. A reminder from these survivors.
Squeeze your loved ones tonight, because in a moment's notice, things can change.
This area in Calabasas is still under evacuation tonight, as many people here are still without power. Reporting from Calabasas, Leslie Marin, back to you.
All right, Leslie, thanks. The Woolsey Fire continues to threaten homes in nearly a dozen Southern California cities. 265,000 people remain under mandatory evacuation orders.
Tonight, Simi Valley Police say fire evacuations have been lifted, though, for the following areas, and for these areas only: Wood Ranch Parkway, east to First Street, Long Canyon Road to Valley Gate Road, also Bridle Path and Long Canyon and Urbase Road.
One of the hardest hit areas is Oak Park in Ventura County. CBS 2's Amy Johnson is live from Churchwood Drive and Kellwood Court. Amy?
Juan, it's so tough to see this type of destruction here. This home just 2 days ago had a family living inside. Another home behind it destroyed, and then just next door, the house is perfectly fine. And this is a very similar scene all around town.
Everything looks pretty melted.
Casey Schlefstein looks at what's left of his burned out home in Oak Park. The Woolsey Fire left just a shell of the 2-story house he shared with his wife and son for the past 12 years.
It's stuff. You hear that all the time, but it's just stuff.
We were there Thursday night when the fire ravaged his home on Churchwood Drive. Fire crews put up quite a fight, but the whipping winds and fast-moving flames were just too much.
And everything that was red and burning was now falling out of the sky.
Just down the street, his neighbor Carl Drecke saw his home and these 2 others go up in flames.
I ran to the front of the house, looked out and looked over at my neighbor, and I said, that house is on fire. It's on fire. And I ran out further, looked up the street, and the whole street was on fire. So I said, man, we got to go. So we gathered 3 kids, 2 dogs, a rabbit, and ran.
Fortunately, they all made it out safely. No one was hurt. Schlefstein has come to terms with the loss of his home, but something else still makes him emotional.
People that are trying to help you out, which is really super nice. Everybody's been super helpful. So that gets you a little emotional.
Evacuation orders are still in place here in Oak Park, and with the winds expected tomorrow, it's hard to say when the evacuations will be lifted. That's the latest here in Oak Park. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Amy, thank you. The flames came dangerously close to Pepperdine University off PCH in Malibu, but the students stayed there on campus because of the university policy to have them shelter in place instead of evacuating.
It was really scary to watch the flames come over the ridge. This is way safer than the roads. This is way safer than a lot of locations.
The air quality is just quite bad inside and, of course, outside.
Fire officials said the decision to keep students on the Pepperdine campus did turn out to be a good one.